Hello, ID60. So I just want to give you a little assignment video. So you have watched your lecture, you have taken the quiz, and now you're on to the assignment. So in order to get to the assignment, you're going to click on the link there. And this is assignment number 2, visual research, and you are going to be looking at the 10 elements of design and styling and staging. So the objective. So what I want you to do is deepen your understanding of the 10 elements of design by researching and collecting real-world visual examples. So you're going to source images that best illustrate each element and explain why they are effective in the context of interior styling and staging. So what you're going to do is research each element. So here are the 10 elements that we talked about in the lecture. You're going to review your notes so you make sure you know what they are. And then you're going to go to any kind of online resource. It could be magazines, it could be Pinterest, it could be House. You could actually, if you want to be very specific, go to real estate listing photos. But no, it doesn't have to be. So any digital source, you're going to go through and you're going to find images that clearly represent each of these 10 elements. So even though when you look at pictures, they may have multiple things in them, like one of your images may have a great color palette and it may also have a really good pattern in it, but I want you just to use one image for each one of these elements so that you end up with 10 different images for 10 different elements. Okay, so you're going to avoid duplicates. So once you have found your images, you are going to describe what the image shows and how it demonstrates the element. And then you're going to connect your explanation to styling and staging principles from the class. So this does not have to be a long paragraph. It can truly just be bullets. Doesn't even necessarily need to be full sentences. Okay. So under each image, you're just going to give me some bullet points. So again, doesn't have to be long, drawn out paragraphs. Short and sweet. So you're then going to compile your work. You're going to organize it in the program of your choice. My program of choice is PowerPoint. And so all of the demos I'm going to give you will be in PowerPoint. You do not have to use PowerPoint. I think it's the most simple program. So if you don't have a lot of software knowledge, it's the easiest one. And I also will be guiding you along the way. If you know Illustrator, if you know what's the Google Slides or Google Docs or whatever you're familiar with, you are more than welcome to use that. Ultimately, when you hand it in, you're going to PDF it or JPEG it, and you're going to upload it to Canvas, and you're going to upload it to Concept Board. So it doesn't necessarily matter what program you use. So if you're familiar with those and you want to use them, go for it. I will not be doing demos on those. I am not an expert in those. If you need help, you got to go with PowerPoint, because that's what I'm going to be giving explanation in. So for the PowerPoint demo, you can just click that link and it will show up for you right there. So it will give you directions on how to complete this assignment. And I also have provided you with a template, so you do not have to start from scratch. Let's see, let's zoom in a little bit. So this is what the template looks like. So this is actually a PowerPoint document where everything is live. So you, in order to access it, will just hit download and then save it to your computer. And so you'll be able to just go through and edit the bullet points here, stick in your images and all of that. How to use the template is in that demo. Okay, so that is for you. Hopefully you'll make things simple. And then, like I said, once it's complete, you'll save it as a PDF or a JPEG, which is also in the demo, how to get that done, and upload it to both Canvas and Concept Board. So I also gave you some examples. So this person did a little extra. They put border around their images. They moved the text from the top to the bottom, and they gave me the bullets at the bottom. Great. As long as I see an image, a term, and your text, we're good. Make sure you have your name on it and the assignment. This person used the template a little bit more directly. And what you'll notice is that their images are not all square. So graphically, I think it would be better if they were square. Are you going to lose points because they're not square? No, probably not. But I would like you to be, because we are in this design industry, be as organized and graphically correct as possible. But this one is still fine. All the information is there. So I'm giving you that one as an example as well. So when you submit your assignment, you're going to upload your work as a single PDF to both Canvas and Concept Board. So Canvas, my screen looks different than yours because I am not a student. So let's see if I can view as a student. No, I can't. So it should have at the bottom something that says submit. But sorry, I can't show you because I'm not a student. I have special, oh no. Okay. I have special powers. But I did ask, oh no, leave student view is what I want to do. Okay. So going back into our assignment. We are here. So you're going to submit in Canvas. And again, there should be a submit button at the bottom. And then you're also going to post it in Concept Board. So here is the Concept Board link that will take you to Concept Board. And there is also a link in that home page on the last button for additional resources. If you, for whatever, can't find this link and it's 11:59 and you need to get it in, know that it's there as well. And then this is a demo on how to use Concept Board. So everything you need to know should be in there. Again, if you have questions, please ask. The question and answer form is up in the homepage, or you can also contact myself or Nicole. So lots of support. And I was going to take you to Concept Board. Let's do that. So this is what Concept Board looks like. All of the assignments right now are blank. They're waiting for your work, but you'll notice at the top of every bar, it'll tell you what assignment it is. And so you will scroll in, and at the first column, I always give you an example. So you will just post your projects in here, in that top box. And again, there's a demo, so you'll see how to do that. And in this assignment, there is no comments that are required. But if you like your students' work, it's always nice to compliment them and let them know they did a good job. So you're welcome to leave notes at the bottom here, but it is not required. So I think that's it. That is your assignment. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Let's make sure I got everything. Oh, one more thing. So down below that is the rubric. So this assignment is worth 20 points. You're going to upload a file for grading, and your rubric is here. So you receive full points for each image if your element is actually correct in how you describe it and your points are clear and relevant. If maybe it's inaccurate or maybe not as clear, then you'll lose a point. If it's completely wrong or something is missing, you won't get any points. Okay, so we want to stay in this zone over here. But here is the rubric so that you know how you are being graded. And that is it. So have fun. I'm looking forward to seeing what you all do. Bye.